Yo, what's happening, boy? This your boy, Big Keith, Big Truck Boy. Y'all already know what it is, man. Hey, listen, so I got a few things in works right now. You know what I mean? You know, I kind of got the writer's bug from my mother. You know, she's from my mother, like the New York niggas say, like my mother. You know, my mother, my father. You know what I'm saying? My mother, like my mother and them. You know, but anyway, yeah, I kind of got the writer's bug from my mom's, right? So I got a few things that I'm writing. I'm really, you know, dabbling along the lines of the multiverse theory. And this is, you know, several different stories within one. You know, they kind of, you know, talks about the same thing, just in different situations. You understand? So, and actually, I'm writing that really, you know, in movie form, basically, or TV series form and shit like that. But I got another good one that I'm currently working on. You know what I'm saying? And there's several other stories out there about this shit, but really, for me, everybody's experiences is a little different, you feel me? And everybody's story is a little different, because even though I'm going to write about what I'm going to write about, and y'all know what it's going to be, but it ain't going to be what the fuck y'all think it's going to be, you feel what I'm saying? It's going to be that, but it ain't going to be in the form that y'all will put it in. So I don't give a fuck about all that. But, really Atlanta, let's take it back to like 95. 95, 94, 95. Let's take it back to 95. Well, let's say 95 or 96. Both of them years. At least, you know, as far as I can remember. So I want to say 95, 96. Back in Atlanta, in the hood. Now let me just explain to y'all where we from. Brian Lee Court. Okay. Zone 4, SWAT, Southwest Atlanta. West side of Atlanta. MLK. You got goddamn off of Boulder Park Road, Brownlee Court, Brownlee Villa, London Townhouse, Cookman Circle. Now, across the street, off of MLK, you got the Temp, you got the 9. Behind that, you had Darren Village, you had Misty Valley on up, and the motherfuckers that was next to them, the other motherfuckers that down there on the right. Come on, back up MLK by the train station, you had 7 courts. And some more apartments and shit, but you know that's all what we had on that side of town, like for us. Now, mind you, and not only that, when we left that side of town, you know, because they actually start remodeling everybody's apartments, so they moved everybody out. They shut everybody's apartments down, and all they did was remodel the motherfuckers and shot the fucking rent up. Nigga, our rent was $12. It might have went up to 15 from 93. On up to goddamn 98. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, and keep it real. Keep in mind, this just wasn't just this side of town, because over there on Bankhead they had the same shit. Over there in McKennaville, it was the same shit. Over there in the SWATs on Camerton Road, on Camerton Road, nigga. You know what I mean? Same shit. Been here, been real, same shit. So dope boys, hustlers, pimps, players, whatever. You out there in them streets and shit, you running them streets. One task force everybody had to worry about, and even if you was a working man, school teacher, principal, don't matter. You knew when them niggas did that. Red dog coming, red dog coming. When they holler them red dogs coming. Red dogs coming, red dog coming. You hear that? First thing first, if they don't see you, get the fuck on. Burn. Take off. You feel me? If they see you and they ain't got out, still take off. If they got out, they see you when they approaching, freeze, nigga, don't move. Hey, real shit, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The Red Dogs are gonna do one or two things. But within them one or two things, the second thing gonna happen every time. All the time. If you run while they're in front of you, they're going to beat your ass. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to beat your ass, bro. That's a understatement. They gonna ride the king beat your ass. And I don't mean no pun intended, bro. That's what we used to call that shit back in the day, but they gonna ride the king beat your ass. For real. Now, let me see. Yeah, Red Dogs. So, we was always told, you know what I mean? If you run and they see you, they in front of you, they gonna slam you back out. They running towards you, bro. Don't run, bro. Just pause, my nigga, because it ain't worth the beating, and your ass still gonna go to jail. You feel me? And they gonna take your dough. They gonna take all that shit, bro. You feel me? Every nigga that done hustled in Atlanta, that's from this bitch, or that was hustling in them 90s, you heard about the Red Dogs on the West Side, and you heard about the Black Cats and the Cape. So let's just keep it real. Now, in every different neighborhood and shit, everybody had different shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Different crews might have rolled through around that time. Because some niggas remember Chinaman. You feel me? I heard about Chinaman. I didn't see Chinaman. I probably saw Chinaman maybe twice. We used to go to that one church called Metro. Everybody went to Metro. You was a young nigga. You went to Metro. Your mama, they were trying to get rid of your ass, bro. On the weekend and shit. But you went to Metro. They give you freezes and everything. It was really a church that brought all the neighborhoods together. And took all the kids and brought them to church and gave them snacks and shit. That was the only time you got a chance to really see everybody from Greater Home. You got a chance to see everybody from goddamn Stanton Road. Wherever. You know, if you eat McCannaville, McDaniel Glen, all that. You know what I mean? All of it. So, let me see. So goddamn. Anytime, now mind you, like I say, everybody had their own experiences. Now my auntie them stayed over there in Venetia Hill, like I want to say around 93, I don't know, 95 around that time, 95. She stayed in Venetia Hill. Now my mama them were dating the cat. This dude named Red, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Red, you know what I mean? God bless, straight up, real nigga. Real gangster, for real, for real. You know what I mean? Straight up 100. Real, for real. You know what I mean? Dope boy, did his shit, you know what I mean? He had a whole lot of family over there by the park. Over there by, over there Stewart Avenue and shit, by University Apartments. Right there where the Miss Wonder used to sit at. You know what I'm saying? On the corner of University and all that shit. Like, them apartments right there behind that street right there, where I think that was a Chevron that used to sit right down that corner too. So, but that corner, all, like, we had family that stayed on that street right there. Then we had family that stayed on the other street, on the other side where the park was. You know what I'm saying? And the apartments right there, and down on University. You know what I mean? So all the fam was all in the whole area right here in them 90s, the early 90s. So, and we stayed in Brownlee. You know what I mean? Over on that west side, you feel me? So, you know, of course, you know, we're going to take Sandtown, go back way. Now, two niggas, and I don't mean niggas as in black folk, but two dudes, two jar-head white boys. I want to say one of them might have been white or Italian or something. But his name was Roscoe. They used to ride around in either, like, plain clothes or shit, you know what I mean? Some detective type shit. But real was hot. So, you know, home was really into the trap shit, you know what I mean? They was all them niggas was getting money, you know what I mean? And then, you know, early 90s, shit, you getting 1,000 a day, you really getting some money. You know what I'm saying? Shout to travel, they travel bunking. You know what I mean? That bit was bunking. So, we had a yellow sedan DeVille with the white top on that motherfucker, with the fiberglass on the back of the light so that bitch don't crack. With that white interior in that motherfucker. 6 6x9s on the back, 6.5s on the door with 2 12s in the back. Beating that Scarface. Nigga don't believe that song. That nigga's wrong. Gangsters don't live that long. Hey, for real. Around that time, did you hear that? Let me see. 1 with a trigger, 2 with a bat, 3 bit for the throat. Wanna squab with me, so I guess a brother gotta throw. Tell him like this, you better get up on my camp through before I have to pull my gat and get real rude. I don't figure that it's worth getting hurt. Just cause your gal wanna give me that skirt. Better feel funny when you doing 69. Knowing that you're sipping on all my Jimmy wine. Hey, y'all niggas gotta know, bro. This was the best time around this time. This 93, 94. You 95, around them times. You know what I mean? You had that nigga that say 1 to the motherfucking 2 to the motherfucking 3. The sound of the boom is swaying your heart like a mystery. Could it be the pistol ruling nation in 93? And MJG is gonna start a new race, replace the weak taste we got in the first place. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about that. Anyway, this is around this time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, You know, you had that white horse. That shit, Kilo shit was playing back then. Don't ride no white horse. Don't you ride no white horse. You know, that nigga was out around that time. You know what I mean? But anyway, everybody was. But, so, we leaving Venetia Hill. And mind you, Red was on goddamn probation and shit like that. You know, parole or whatnot. You know, he had to always go see a parole officer and shit like that. So, and that office was right over there by that big ass cemetery off of MLK over there by Mosley Park. And so anyway, they following us from, you know, Auntie them house over there in Venetia Hill. So we got them, get over there by Sandtown, finally pull off to the side of the shit. They block the car in, you know, we pull in the nigga driveway. You know what I mean? That's the old shit. If the niggas following you, you want to see if a nigga following you through a neighborhood, pull in somebody else's driveway and see if they pull behind you. If they do, then nigga, it's on. But if they don't even turn on that street, then you good. You know, so anyway, needless to say, they blocked the driveway. So boom, they get out. Red was like, Red was like, alright, little CJ, cool. Don't say shit. Just be quiet. I'm like, alright, cool. I'm in the backseat chilling, you know what I mean? And I might have been in the 5th grade at the time, you know, so yeah, about 10. So goddamn, they come to the car. You know what I mean? Roscoe look in the back, say, what's up, little man? Think I ain't speaking. I just looked the other way, seen the other motherfucker standing out. I was like, okay, I ain't even acknowledge him. So, you know, ain't no business like your own business. So I mind to mind. You feel what I'm saying? So goddamn, he say, yeah, you know, it's been a minute, Red. I ain't seen you in a minute, you know. Red say, bullshit, I just seen you last week. And y'all just got a couple $1,000 off of me, man. What the fuck y'all bothering me now for? You know what I'm saying? I remember this shit like it was yesterday. I'll tell you another story on Red, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, everything is everything. So, well, what you got for us today, Red? You know, old boy trying to be smart. I see you want to take your son to go get some more goddamn chicken wings, I see. Red say, first of all, we ain't going to get no motherfucking chicken wings. That ain't none of your business what we're going to get. That's what he told me. Step on out the car, Red. Roscoe. Step on out the car, Red. Say, all right. I see, hold it down. I said, all right, cool. He get out the car. Wait, I don't even think he said hold it down. He said, all right, I'll be right back. I said, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. So he get out. They sit near the hood and shit, the front hood of the car. So, you know, dude kind of talking to him, really just being nonchalant. Like, look, man, y'all really wasting my time, man. You know what I mean? I ain't got no call from my parole officer about nothing. So y'all really fucking with me about nothing, man. Let me and my people go on about our business, man. Roscoe tell the nigga, all right. But, you know, we on your ass. Believe that, you know, or whatever the fuck. But it was something towards that. You know what I mean? So Red say, man, all right, cool. We jumped in the car. Red get back in the car. We pill out. He say, yeah, man. See, it's some shit you got to know out here, man. These motherfuckers over here, man, that's all they do is be up my ass every day, every motherfucking week. And wonder why a nigga be goddamn trying to get out here and get some more money. You know, I'm like, I don't understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really just listening. So, never forget. I was up there by, where the fuck I was at? I was up there by Misty Valley. First time I ever really seen Chinaman, really. First time. I ain't really see his face, though. I was trying to figure out why the fuck they called him Chinaman, you know what I mean? But anyway, all I saw was a big swole ass motherfucker from the far. I ain't who the fuck he was. You know what I'm saying? I just seen that like like some LTD type shit. You know, all black dot. These niggas is like 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? And Red say, yeah, we ain't going up on the hill this time. This is Misty Valley, because I guess when you come in Misty Valley, you go down the hill, then go up to the top of the hill. You know, Auntie them they stayed at the top. You know, so but that's what you know, Chinaman them at. So niggas ain't even trying to go up there. Cause they already know what it is. Mind you, he done already been having their run-ins with goddamn Roscoe them. Roscoe know who the fuck Chinaman them is. You know what I mean? There was another motherfucker named Pac-Man too. Pac-Man was a bad motherfucker, light-skinned nigga. You know what I mean? He used to be over there in Canterville a lot. That motherfucker there. And I like I say vaguely, you know, I used to be walking to the motherfucking game room, Pop's game room over there in McKennaville. Mind you, nigga, we stayed in Mount Calvary before we went over there to Burnley Court. Nigga, in 91. You know what I mean? That's where we stayed at, McKennaville, Mount Calvary Apartments, you know what I mean? Right there where the high ride was. Right next to Dunbar Elementary School and the park, nigga. Feel what I'm saying? Big time dog that was over there getting to the money then with Andre. Tall, light-skinned nigga with the Cartier frames and shit like that. Fresh than a motherfucker. Andre got killed in the 90s, nigga. Shouta had 2 goddamn cars sitting out there. See, then when they used to put the Ferrari kits on their cars back in the day, I think he had a Maxima. He had 2 Maximas. He had a gold one and a red one. And them bitches had, both the motherfuckers had the Ferrari kit on them. I used to take the nigga trash out and shit, you know what I'm saying? Every day, you know, that was the young nigga hustle. Go take out some people trash and shit. You know what I mean? So really, I used to just go take out his trash, and I used to go, you know, he just had me come in and shit. Come on in, nigga, sit down. You want something to drink? Like, what, some juice or something? Oh, you don't mind, you know. What you want to eat? You want something to eat? I know you want something to eat. You want something to eat? I got some cookies and shit. He was cool. He reminded me of like a big brother. That's how cool he was. He was going and get you something to drink, nigga. I'm going to get you some cookies, nigga. I'll be right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, all right, cool. So, hell yeah, man. His apartment was laid, bro. His motherfucking apartment was laid out. And I'm gonna take that back. It was a red one and it was a bowling ball red with the green. He had a bowling ball red one and a motherfucking bowling ball green one with the flakes in the paint. That's which ones he had. He had them 2. My other folks, them on the west side of Brownlee Court, Jesse. You know what I mean? Big time dope boy over there, you know what I mean? Jesse Rashawn, them, you know, R.I.P., man, rest in paradise, man, you know what I mean? From the motherfucking 90s, man, from 98, they got killed in 98. Feel what I'm saying? But, yeah, Jesse had the Shout Dog Cadillacs, you know what I mean? 2 of them hoes. He had a gold one and a burgundy one. Clean it fuck. You know what I mean? White walls with the motherfucking things on it, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how home was riding, you know, around that time. And his brother had the one that wanted, his brother when they got an Impala. You know what I mean? Old school. I want to say it was maybe a 73, something like that. Yeah, Sim tray shit. Fucked right when they got that, put all the beat in it and shit. Instead, we used to call it the Pinto bean body. You know what I mean? We wasn't calling it donks. That's some Florida shit. We never called them donks. We used to call them verts. That's what the fuck we used to call them verts. And niggas used to put their assassins on them motherfuckers back in the day. So yeah, he had a 7 tray vert, you know what I mean? Beating that goddamn that Masterpiece, that TRU back in the day, you know. So but yeah, so Andre, man, fucked around and, you know, like I say, big time dope boy at the time in Mechanicsville, you know. And shouted, like I say, his apartment was bad than the motherfucker. He had a fine ass light skinned chick he used to kick it with, and it was really a couple of them. I knew a few, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this might be your little brother. Oh, yeah. You go take that trash out, you know, come back about an hour or so. You know, come back before it get dark. That's what they always say. Come back before it get dark. We all stayed in these same apartments, so I stayed in the high rise. So my mama could just look out the window and see my black cat right there. And call, she was like, Correct! I knew it was time for me to go take my ass on in the crib and shit. You know, I can hear that goddamn voice over anything back in them days, you know. Shout out to my mama too. You know, she doing her thing. But yeah, man, you know, Andre was that guy back in them days, man. So you know, you gotta think, man, Atlanta bred so many real hustlers, so many real niggas, period. You know what I mean? Real men, real G's. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, the city of the hustler, baby. You know what I mean? But Andre ended up getting killed, man. You know what I mean? I'm not. It was so fucked. I don't even think they robbed him, bro. That's how I figured. They said, I think it was somebody he knew. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, yeah, some shit like that. You know. But anyway, as far as the Red Dogs go over there in Mechanicsville, they used to ride through there too. You know what I mean? I had another cousin that lived out that way. They used to always be over there in Mechanicsville, man. They ain't and shit. So you know, they always used to be over there. But yeah, man. Hell yeah, Red Dogs used to be. I'm talking about riding, sliding on niggas. You know what I mean? Yamming on niggas. That's what the fuck they did, bro. You know what I mean? And Kasim Reed dismantled, or whatever, broke up the whole group when he got in office back in the day, when he, you know, became mayor and shit. But hell yeah, man. You know, old Atlanta shit, man. You know, it's plenty more where that came from. Even when the Miami Boys came up, it was a group called the Miami Boys. They just so happened that it was from Miami. They came up with the dope and all that shit. Came to Canterville, came to Canterville, but they really came to Techwood first. Because keeping it real, Techwood was one of the biggest dope pushing projects in Atlanta in the late 80s and the early 90s, especially goddamn Little Vietnam. And that's East Lake Meadow. East Lake Meadow was like that too. But Mechanicsville, for that to be the first housing project in America, the biggest housing project in America. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? They brought that dope down now. Everything that Alpha Mega said in that video, you know, his documentary, you know, Techwood said, yeah, that shit was real. And I remember seeing that nigga back in them days, you know what I mean? Damn right. So, I mean, shit, you know, I had cousins in them that stayed out there in Techwood, Lucky Street, all that, you know what I mean? The pits, or the bottom, all that shit, you know what I mean? Hey, man, what can I say? You know, I had a cousin that worked at the varsity, all that shit, man, you feel me? So, I mean, at the end of the day, real Atlanta, man. You know, I remember seeing all them old ass commercials whenever they was just in talks about bringing the Olympics down here. You know what I mean? That's when they started tearing every fucking thing down, especially downtown Atlanta. And they built them new apartments over there behind it, by the dome. Well, over there, right over there from Northside Drive. They built those motherfuckers. And those were the ones to replace Techwood. You know what I'm saying? And, which they did. But they was talking about new central air, central heat, all of that. Beautiful living, amenities, everything. From what Techwood was, and it wasn't even just Techwood. You got to think about every project that was out there. Like from Techwood to East Lake Meadows, to Joyland, the motherfucking Carver Home, Brownlee Court, Alma Heights, nigga, Four Seasons, Thomasville, when that was still up, Jonesboro North and South, Pool Creek, Cushman Circle, goddamn the Temp, nigga, all these apartments, bro, overlook Atlanta. You feel me? Goddamn Bankhead Apartments, Bankhead Court. Yeah, Hollywood Court. Yeah, man. Over the Atlanta shit, man. You know, but niggas go back to that Fred Sarah Tokar's day. You know, we go back as far as that shit. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, shit, it's a lot of stories that I'm gonna tell within this story that I'm actually gonna write about, and I really want to talk about this shit from, you know, not just the hood's perspective, but from their perspective as well. You know, from the Red Dog unit as well. So if you ever looked at The Shield or The Wire focused on talking about shit from every point of view. So you seen the little young dudes, the little hoppers, the little gangsters. You seen the young niggas in the hood, the young trap boys, all the way to the cops, from the cops to the politicians, and from there to the labor union at the harbor. You feel what I'm saying? So they kind of broke all that shit down and seen everything from everybody's point of view. Whereas The Shield really, they focused on the drug. They did everything as well, but they really focused on the police corruption in California, because that was real serious back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to kind of tell the story in that sort of way, and make this shit a series to where you be able to tell the whole story, and you be able to add and pull whatever you want freely. You know what I mean? So anybody with those stories about the Red Dogs in Atlanta, you from the city, you from Atlanta, Georgia, man, first of all, like and subscribe to the channel. You dig what I'm saying? Drop a comment down below, man. You know, let me know if you had any run-ins with the Red Dogs. You know, I just heard Parlay them on the Apartments, and they were talking about that shit. You know, the Red Dogs and all that, Chinaman and woo-woo. So I remember a lot of that shit. Like I say, I ain't had the pleasure of getting slammed the fuck out by them niggas, so nah, I'm cool. We was always, like I say, when it came to them niggas on the west side over there where we was in Brownlee Court, we didn't have to worry about the Red Dogs. And them over there was beating like a motherfucker. But they ain't ride through there like that. But before I went over there to goddamn to my cousin them house, over there by Sylvan Road and motherfucking University and shit, no, they had to forewarn us. Hey, the Red Dogs was riding through here earlier too. They been riding through all week. So y'all be careful. And if you see them coming, You already know what to do. And if they don't see you, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know, but nigga, them were back in the days when you steal from the store, they'll lock the door on your ass. And you know, the problem be, we stealing from a motherfucking store we shop at every motherfucking day. So these folks know your people. So they waiting on your stupid ass, cause they gonna call your mama them and have them folk come up and get your dumb ass. Or you ain't got no folk and they gonna send your little dumb ass down the juvenile. You feel me? So, but yeah, man. Shout your boys out, man. You did what I'm saying, man. Drop a comment. Like I say, like and subscribe, bro. I need some more stories about these red dogs, man, before I start goddamn right. Cause everybody shit need to really be included, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, shit. Put some ideas together, man. You know. But we're gonna tell the story. We're gonna tell the story from my point of view. And my pioneer point of view, you feel me? So we're gonna talk about it. Straight up. Hey, shout out to the No Cap Recap Show. We are goddamn gonna jump back on it for Thursday. We kind of missed yesterday because, you know, we had a whole lot of shit going on, and, you know, we did bust some ass on Sunday night. It did. You know, so, well, Sunday afternoon, we did beat some motherfucking ass, you know. But this coming Sunday, we got them Bengals. Now, I like old Joe Burrow. But Joe Burrow, we're gonna put some on your ass, boy. But we will be back with the No Cap Recap Show on Thursday night for Thursday Night Football. Well, on Friday for Thursday Night Football. And also, we're gonna actually wrap up the whole week and get ready for the weekend. You dig what I'm saying? So, hey man, like I say, holla at your boy. Be cool, be safe, be easy. Get at your boy. Yeah.